Thank y'all for tuning in to UnQualified Results, where we don't have the answers, we just have the results. Presented by Street Talk TV with your host, Baby K, the wife coach, and co-host, Little E.
Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel, Unqualified Results, presented by Street Talk TV, where we don't have the answers, we just have the results. And sitting next to me is my co-host,
Little E, live and direct. Y'all know I'm in the building.
So we back at it again, so we gonna get right into it. First topic, are you a little boy or a grown man?
Okay, hold on. So, are you a little boy or are you a grown man? Okay.
That's right.
All right, where we going with it?
Okay, so are you the man that tells the truth? Or are you the boy that lies to get the cooch?
Okay. Oh, almost spit on myself.
Yes.
Okay, that's where we going with it today. Damn. She coming at us, fellas. She coming at us. This a sticky topic right here. She trying to come at us. So, all right. Men should definitely tell the truth. Let's just start there with it. Let's start there. So, I'm gonna say this for the young men, for the younger generations. Don't never lie to a woman. Be her boyfriend. Don't never lie to a woman just to be close to her, okay? And don't never lie to a woman just to get sex. Don't do it, okay? I would say all three. Like the saying go, all we have is our balls and our word.
That part.
Stuff like that. So, you never want to not be a stand-up guy, okay? And that's what it all boils down to. Being a stand-up guy. You don't want to change who you are for anybody, okay? This for both sides. You don't want to change who you are for anybody, I ain't saying just be ratchet and act like an ass. Nah. You want to be yourself, okay? That's where it starts at. You want to be yourself. And that's where the not lying comes in. If you are a stand-up guy, that means you're a man of your word. Present to that woman the real you. Show her the real you from the beginning. Tell her the truth, whether it's you not trying to maybe be in a relationship yet, or tell her the truth that, you maybe just came out of a relationship, or, that's not maybe your thing right now. You trying to cool, you handle your business, that type of stuff. So no matter what it is, on that type of level with a female, I think you should always keep it real with them and always give them the option of them wanting to be with you for what you presented to them. Don't try to be somebody you're not. Acting a certain way, talking a certain way, doing stuff just to try to overly impress her. Nah, don't do that. Come as you are, be yourself, be kind, be humble, be a gentleman, but tell the truth at all costs, no matter what it is. So I'm going to land my plane right there before I go any deeper. And what you think, wife coach?
I have a question because I know the ladies will hear that and they will be like, okay, that sounds good. So what happens in a position where the woman tests the man to see if his balls is his word and wanted to know if she is the woman or the other woman.
Mm-hmm.
So how should a man versus a boy handle that situation? Are you dating somebody else? Is there anybody in the picture?
He should flat out tell her so she can understand that, one, if y'all are just meeting, okay, then everybody knows that you already are basically talking to somebody, whether it's on a deep level or just a surface level. No matter what, normally ain't nobody just single. Let's just keep it real here. And I know I might get some backlash for that, but the girls know what it is too. Nobody just ever single. You have people that you've known before. You've met this person that you're trying to deal with now. So by that being said, I would let her know that obviously, if we trying to take things to the next level, or if y'all trying to be maybe more serious with each other, then yeah, let her know what it is off the break. Look, I'm not really doing too much, but I do know other people. It is what it is. I do have other women that obviously I talk to. I'm just not out here off the lonely, kicking it by myself or something. So you tell her what it is. You keep it real with her, and hopefully she can understand that and handle that, because that's normally how it is anyway. That's just the reality of it, of most cases. So in that scenario, boo, I would tell that man he needs to tell her the truth and keep it real with her. There is other women. There is other women. I mean,
so he has other options.
Yeah.
So he needs to use those words like he has other options.
Yep, straight like that. Keep it real. Don't even waste her time or yours trying to lie and do all that other stuff. That's really she's going to end up questioning, and the truth always comes out one way or another a lot of times, whether it's soon or whether it's later. So once again, I'm like, yeah, your best bet, especially for the younger men in the younger generation, and y'all trying to get to it with the girls on a real level. You getting, as you get up in age, and you keep it real with them, and you give the girls a chance to understand not only who you are, but give them the choice if they want to mess with you or not. Straight like that.
Okay.
What you think, white coat?
Yeah. That's the only way I roll, and I can respect honesty. You can't do nothing but respect honesty. You can't check it. You can't check honesty. Honesty is honesty. You either gonna roll with it or it's peace. Nice to meet you. But the courtesy of giving that to the woman, I believe that's where, women, the collective, that's where they come from when they're like, tell me how you really feel. Tell me what you want,
Mm-hmm.
But I will say this, you have to mean that when you say that, ladies. That's not a empty statement. You have to stand on that, because you ask for honesty. Oh, you're going to come across the man that's going to give you some honesty.
Sure.
Can you handle it? Is the question.
Yeah. That's the question right there.
The question.
Can you really handle it, though?
Can you handle the honesty? Because you're going to come across boys that look like grown men. It happens. Okay? It's nothing to judge, but you have to be aware of these things. And this is a key to see if he's a man or a boy. Because I've heard this from a wise person. somewhere. I don't know.
Break it down.
But they said men do what they want. Boys do what they can.
Yeah.
And that can be applied in so many ways.
Yeah. True statement.
When you have to stand on your balls, your word, that's very powerful for a human being, let alone a young man, a man. And I can only imagine that as a woman. But it also gives them the power to own their outcome. Thank y'all for tuning in to Unqualified Results, presented by Street Talk TV. And I'm your host, Baby K, the wife coach. And joining me was my co-host,
Little E.
And the question still stands. Are you the man that tells the truth? Or are you the boy who lies to get the cooch? If you agree or disagree, don't forget to leave a comment. Thank you for tuning in. Bye.